Hi, I'm Tammy Fontana with All in the Family Counseling Center. I'm a clinical mental health counselor and a clinical sex therapist. I have over 30,000 hours of experience with just under 2 decades. I've trained under some of the leading therapists and sexual therapists in the world, and I've done extensive training. So I approach everything from an evidence-based and clinical perspective. So I'm doing therapy. And one of the areas I focus on is in marriage, couples, relationships. And whenever you're dealing with relationships, you always have to deal with sex. A lot of people want to know why my partner doesn't want to have sex with me. And today I'm going to answer this from women asking, why doesn't my husband want to have sex with me? This isn't necessarily an exhaustive list. The only reason you can find out why your particular partner doesn't want to have sex with you is you'd have to ask them. They usually have really good reasons. And if you're thinking, why doesn't they tell me? That's usually part of the problem in the relationship. There's something going on in the relationship, either with the individual or with you or between the two of you, that is preventing this level of intimacy to be able to talk about why I don't want to have sex with you. So people think sex is intimate. Sex isn't is intimate or not intimate, but it's the feelings and talking and being able to share with somebody why they may not want to have sex with you. So here are some reasons why somebody may not want to have sex with you. They don't anticipate enjoying the sex they're going to have with you. They do not feel emotionally connected to you. They may feel hurt by you, and they may feel deeply hurt. And if I'm feeling hurt, I don't want to have sex with you. And the hurt come from breaking in agreements consistently. It could be small ones. It doesn't have to be infidelity or betrayal. It could be from doing things that I tell you I don't like that you do, that you keep doing. You keep ignoring things that I tell you I don't like, and you do them anyways. This hurts me. Anger, I'm very angry with you. Not to the point that I want to divorce you, but that you do things that I don't like. I set boundaries, and you constantly step over my boundaries. You don't apologize, things like this. These will not make a person want to have sex with you. This may be a reason why your husband doesn't want to have sex with you. They may be moving more towards a familial type view. If they're constantly asking you for sex and you're turning them down and they don't ever anticipate getting a yes, a lot of men just kind of go into this headspace where they start to see their partner, as asexual. They stop viewing them as a sexual partner as a way to protect themselves from the hurt and rejection that they feel at initiating sex and then getting turned down all the time. As men age and their body ages, their erections will change. They will become less reliable, less hard. If they're doing other activities, their erections may go away. So if they're performing oral sex or they're hugging and kissing. And this is normal. It's a normal part of the aging process. It's really not a big deal. But if you, their partner, make it a big deal, you get angry and you make it about you. You get defensive. You accuse them of not wanting to have sex with them. You accuse them of all sorts of things. This will make them want to avoid having sex with you because it will put pressure on them. They won't be able to enjoy themselves. They're now going to be worried about what their penis may or may not do that they don't always have control over because it's an aging process. It has nothing to do with you, but you make it about you. They can't convince you. It produces anxiety and stress. And so therefore they will want to not have sex with you or avoid having sex with you for not having to go through this emotional difficulty. Men may want to avoid sex because they are aging and they're feeling insecure. A lot of people lack knowledge and education about how sex works in their bodies as they age. And for a lot of men, they may have over-relied on intercourse as the way of sex. And as men get over 40, definitely getting into 50s, their hormones change, their erections change, and they will not be able to necessarily maintain a reliable erection throughout sex or intercourse. So therefore they need to develop a repertoire. But the problem is the way they think about this. They don't know this. They give it meaning. They feel embarrassment and shame. They may not like other types of sex, or they haven't developed that repertoire. And then they want to avoid feeling the shame. They feel that their body doesn't do what they want it to do, that it doesn't work the way they want it to work. And they don't know how to talk about this with you. It may not have anything to do with you, but they feel shame. And so then they avoid sex to avoid these feelings and to avoid the situation. Somebody may be having an affair. Somebody may be seeing a sex worker. Somebody may have contracted an STD that they didn't get from you and they don't want to have to deal with that or tell you about it. They may be feeling disconnected from you, falling out of love with you, thinking about ending the relationship. There's a wide variety of reasons why people stop, why your husband may stop having sex with you. The most important thing is if you don't know and you aren't able to talk about it, that should be a red flag that your relationship is disconnected. That would be a bigger issue, and sex would be a consequence of it. If we're not able to talk about these things, about what you like, about what's going on with you, about your feelings, are you enjoying sex? And you can talk about that in a relaxed way, the ability to turn down sex, initiate sex. It's not light and easy. That would be a red flag that there's things going on in your relationship, and that's about intimacy, boundaries, connection, and communication. And the lack of sex is a consequence of it. Having sex won't fix these things. You need to learn how to deal with these things. And this is things that I deal with in therapy. If you would like help, you can contact me to learn more how we could do it by contacting me on the details in my link below. Thank you.